Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure and follow on TikTok and YouTube so that I can grow my collective on both. And I do give away free tarot readings on both, so if you follow on both, you have double the opportunity to win. So, that being said, we're going to get into the tarot. I'm going to pull traditional Celtic cross spread. Just kind of see what's going on with the energies. And then I brought out 3 oracle decks today that we will pull from and get messages from. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Stick around at the end. I do have some announcements to make if you're interested. So we have the Death card, the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, damn, yes. So I'm a Sagittarius sun sign, so I'm right here with you guys. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, underneath we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, we are definitely going through tough cycles here, ending tough cycles. So I always grab the bottom of the deck because it's kind of like the underlying energy here of the reading. So the 10 of Swords, yeah. If you guys are anything like me, we've definitely, Sagittarius has been going through some shit. I've been going through it for like 16 years now, so I'm ready for things to start changing, focusing on that. But we are definitely ending some very painful cycles here. So let's get into the reading. We have the Death card, which is all about change, transformation, beginnings, endings. So I don't know about you guys, but I've had a pretty big ending recently in my life. By my choice, very exciting time, but also very transformative time and a little bit scary. So I feel like things are kind of transforming for us. The blockage here is the 5 of Cups. So with the 5 of Cups, this could be, cups are very emotional. So it could be a person that you've lost, could be a job, could be family member, loved one. It could be a love partner. Whatever it may be, there's definitely loss. And that's always emotional, whether it's a love partnership or, you know, a job loss. But he is looking at the 3 of Cups here that have spilt, and he's not noticing the 2 of Cups back here. And if he just turns, there's like this bridge and this big castle back here. So I feel like don't focus on what you've lost. Don't focus on what you're losing here. And with this change and this ending, don't focus on the ending. Focus on the beginning. Because with every ending, there is a beginning. So the root of this, or, you know, the underlying energy is the Queen of Wands. This is our card. Sag, Leo, Aries card. She is very creative. She's charismatic. She's joyful. This is about you stepping into your power, being this Queen of Wands, stepping into that energy, that confident energy, leadership type of energy. I love that card. So in the recent past, we had the Page of Cups, which is, it's about a gift. Again, cups are emotions, but it's about like a gift from the universe. Pages are like a new energy. So I feel like this was, you know, if it's not a love partnership, then it's definitely like a new idea or being open to receive new ideas from the universe. So I feel like you were recently opened up. Sorry, there's like something all over. I think it's probably sage or something all over my table here. I apologize. It's distracting me. But I feel like with this Page of Cups, it's about embracing your creativity and your intuition. So being open to receive messages, being open to receive creative ideas, that type of thing. And I feel like you are very open. So your subconscious, your higher self, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And with the 8 of Pentacles, this is all about mastering a skill. It's about focusing on work. He's got that 1 pentacle there that he is really focused on. Like he is really going for that 1 pentacle. So, I feel like this is a lot about you opening up to something new with that ending, and that could be love, it could be spirituality, it could be your job, but whatever it may be, and your higher self is telling you that you're mastering skills and you're working very hard, but also don't be so focused on that one thing that you're not open to other ideas, if that makes sense. I don't know why that's coming through. So, you know, don't focus. It's good to focus. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's good to focus on certain things, especially if you're trying to bring things into it to fruition, because in the near future, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So do I think this is all going to come in at once? Like you're going to have like a lottery win? I don't think it's that. I think it's you're working at the 8 of Pentacles and you're building to this 10 of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you are working on, it's going to bring in the 10 of Pentacles. Like it's going to bring you ultimate stability, ultimate financial abundance, prosperity. So continue to work on what it is that you are working on. Spirit's advice is the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you've kind of, again, we have the 5 and the 5 here. So I feel like you are definitely feeling some sort of loss. You maybe in a lack mindset. The woe is me, the, oh, look what I'm losing. Look what I have to give up to get to go where I do want to go. You know, in order for something new to come in, you have to get rid of the old. It's just how it is. And that's never easy. But don't sit in this mindset, you know, ask for help. You're not lacking in anything. Like you have what you need. But don't sit in this, you know, this victim mentality, this lack mindset is what I think of. As soon as I see this card, I think lack mindset, where you're thinking you don't have enough money. You know, am I going to be able to do this? Is this going to work out for me? You know, don't sit in that energy. So in your immediate environment, we have the 7 of Wands, which is standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs, persevering, pushing through challenges. So I definitely feel like, again, with that 10 of Swords there, you're pushing through challenges. You're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for your beliefs. And you're just, it could also be about being defensive. So maybe try to not be so defensive with things, but this is definitely about you persevering and like standing up for what you believe in, going after what you want. You're going after that 10 of Pentacles and you're pushing through things. So your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning in stability, a new beginning in finance. You could be building your own company. You could be starting a new job. There's a lot of pentacles here, and a lot of changes and creativity. So I feel like this is what you're trying to call in. You're trying to call in stability and new beginnings here. And the overall outcome, we have the 2 of Swords. So she's kind of like with the sword, she's blocking her heart. So open your heart, be open to receive again. It's also about like a difficult decision. You're kind of maybe in denial about something. Maybe you're not wanting to see something. You have choices and you have a way to move forward, but I feel like you might actually be holding yourself back here. So swords are about our mind, our thoughts, and then you have the 2 5s here, the 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. You could be sitting in a lack mindset and just staying stuck and not making a decision. So you could also be procrastinating. Let's see, what does Sagittarius not see coming? Sagittarius not see coming. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Listen, we're all up in our heads for nothing, okay? Not for nothing, I'm just kidding. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, karma, cycles, divine timing, change. Again, we've got the Death card, we've got Wheel of Fortune here. Like things are changing, cycles are ending. You got the 10 of Swords, you've got the Death card. There are endings, things are changing, cycles are closing out. You've got the 10 of Cups coming in here, you know, ultimate happiness, happy home, happy life. This is money. You've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here, so that's really amazing. And then you got Justice. Things are balancing out for you. This is your karma for putting in the hard work. You know, you've been focused on that 8 of Pentacles. You've been putting in the work, working towards this 10 of Pentacles. You want a new start and stability, and that's coming in for you. That's really, really awesome. I love that. Yay! And I love that for me too. So, all right, what do we need to focus on? What does Sagittarius need to focus on right now, Spirit? Actions and advice. Emperor, take leadership. Step into that leadership type of energy. 5 of Wands, end the conflict. Stop being conflicted. And Page of Pentacles. This is about New opportunity, new stable opportunity. It's about being diligent, being like again with the 7 of Wands, and then you've got the Page of Pentacles here. Stay diligent, stay focused on what you do want to build here. You've been doing the 8 of Pentacles, focused on your coin. This is about you stepping into leadership, being in control of what you want. And I feel like you are doing that, especially with that 8 of Pentacles there. But you step into that leadership energy, this Queen of Wands energy, and stay out of this lack mindset. Don't ever feel like you can't do something. It's, I hate that for people when they don't see their potential, because I'm Sag, I'm optimistic. Like, you can do amazing things. You can do hard things. Like, we can do this. We can get through this. We just have to step into our power. Step into your leadership energy. Take control of your life. Stop with the mental conflict. Don't be conflicted. You've got like new stable beginning here, and focus on that. This is about like financial opportunities. It's also about like just staying the course on what you're doing and staying grounded, because Pentacles are about a grounded energy. I freaking love this. I love it. So definitely good things coming in here. Let's see. This is like a spirit animal oracle, I think is what this one is called. I really love these. The artwork's really beautiful, and I like the messages too. A ladybug! I love ladybugs. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, my puppy's here. You want to come say hi? You want to say hi to the Sagittariuses? Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. Hello, you have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Did I not just freaking tell you guys that? Come on. Hi, baby. Like, you can do this, and you are calling in your dreams. You're manifesting this. You've been putting in the work. It's not like you're just sitting on the couch waiting for things to come in. You've been working hard on this. Swan, grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and spirit of beauty. I love that. So maybe give yourself some grace. You've been working really, really hard. You've been going through tough cycles, working on yourself, transformation. You're going through that death card. You're going through a transformation. Give yourself some grace, Don't be so hard on yourself. Ladybug, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color, and good luck. I love it. Yeah, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is expansion and luck. So I really, really love that card. Beautiful. All right, let's see what the angels have to say for us. Get down, baby. I know. Bless you. The angels don't have anything to say, Spirit. Do we have any angel messages for Sagittarius, Spirit? Okay, well, we'll just take 2. Listen, okay. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service in the divine. You are powerful. Step into your divinity. Step into your power. I know that's easier said than done. It's hard for me too, because I feel like I never want to be too in my ego, or I never want to feel like I'm better than others. That's really hard for me to step into my power, but it's also healthy to do in a balanced manner. Integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Why did I like that? Just that whole ego thing, like I just said, your values. As long as if you step into your power and you are aligning with your values and you're being a good person, then it's okay to step into that power. I feel like sometimes I hold back because I feel like I don't want to lose myself with the power that I have, I never want to turn into one of those people, as I call them, with great power comes great responsibility. I don't want to abuse that responsibility. So, all right, what do we have, Spirit? We have marine life, richness. I love that card. And we have water, creation. I'll read these to you real quick. So number 32, which combines to a 5, so maybe 32 or 5 resonate for you. Richness, fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There's more than one way to find a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. Again, being open with that Page of Cups. And I think I said something about, you know, it's good to focus on your skills, but be open to other things as well, because I feel like when you're so focused on one way of doing things, it rules out all other options. There may be other ways, especially if you're focused on like 10 of Pentacles, bringing in wealth and money. There are multiple ways to do that. Maybe you've been focusing on one way, which again is a good thing, but be open to other ways of doing it as well. Don't be so closed-minded. Not that you have been, just saying. So this is number 29, which does combine to an 11, reduces to a 2. Creation, flow forward with grace and confidence. That is the third time a card has said grace. So focus on that. Give yourself grace. Give others grace. Meet people where they are. Meet yourself where you're at. Give yourself grace and stop being so hard on yourself. Be true to your emotions. Do not allow yourself to become stagnant in your ways. Creation is your birthright. Consider what is vital to your happiness and ensure that you seek it. Yes, I love that. So stagnancy, again, with the 5s here and that 2 of Swords is like a stalemate, not making a decision or blocking your heart off from a decision. Don't sit in that stalemate energy. Don't be stagnant. So I love this though. We have great things coming in, Sag. I'm right there with you. I can't wait. Let me know if things have started coming in for you or when they do. I love to hear from you guys, and I will see you next week. If you want to hang around, I am going to talk about all the new stuff coming in. So my website is up and working. I did open up tarot readings again. So if you want a tarot reading from me, by all means, go and purchase one. And then I started my coaching program again. I kind of closed everything down last month because I got really busy with it, and I never want to take on too much because I want to make sure I'm giving people the attention that they deserve. So I just closed everything down for a little bit so that I could focus on my clients. And now that I'm coming to an end with all of that and kind of wrapping things up, I have opened it back up. So feel free to do that. Check out the website itself, even if you're not interested in the products, because it is very interactive. Like, you can play with tarot cards, and there are free downloads, so go check those out. And if you scroll to the bottom of the homepage, you can sign up for the newsletter. I do not spam you. I hate that, so I will never do that to you guys. But I do send out a newsletter at the beginning of every month about the astrology for the month, so that you can work with the energy and kind of get an expectation of what's coming. It's just a broad generalization, kind of a basic one. It's not like in depth or anything, but it definitely lets you know what the energy is. And also, I will be giving away free tarot readings once I reach certain milestones on social media platforms. So if you sign up for the newsletter, I'll have your email, and I'll be able to email you and let you know when I will be choosing. And I think that's how I'm going to choose the winners, is by their email, because you know, people may not see the video. It would just be easier if I reached out to them by email. So if you're interested in any of that, definitely go check it out. Sign up for it. Thank you so much for anybody that has purchased any of my digital products or has left me donations. I really appreciate you guys for that. That's awesome. I'm trying to get more products on there for you guys. It's just working full time, and trying to do this is a lot. So, but I'll get there. And, you know, if you aren't interested in the products, or you don't have the money for them, or you don't want to leave a donation, I completely appreciate you just being here. The likes, the comments, the shares, it pushes my channel out there. It helps me. And I appreciate that just as much as you purchasing my products. So, yeah, that's kind of the changes that I have going on right now. I'm just trying to keep up with the tarot and working full time and doing all the other things. So I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.